Hey guys, Scott here with Venture, Indiana, and just out on the river today, Saturday afternoon. Really nice, early spring. But decided I've done all the quarantining I could do, so I came out walk along the river, and found the first bottle here. Not looked at it, might be broke. Nope, not broken. But it is a screw top. It's slick, not that old. But I found a lot of cork top bottles along in here. Some older glass. That glass has been melted. So anyway, thought I'd come out, see if I could find anything. And if not, that's okay. It's fun to get out of the house for a little while. Anyhow, if anything, just get some fresh air and a little exercise. Buckeye. So anyway, I'll turn on the camera if we find anything. Alright, well, a little farther down the river here, and we might be getting into some good stuff. This bottle right here caught my eye. That's an older bottle right there. I can already see that it's broke now that I've gotten a little closer to it. But then right up here is an older flask, and that's a cork top. I can't tell if that's broke or whole, but that's a good sign. So I'm gonna look at that one, and then I'm gonna weasel my way up there and get that one. So I'll let you know what they were. Well, that was a good eye to see this one. I probably can't see it on the camera, but it was embossed. It says Parisian Sage, a hair tonic. Something Manufacturing Company, Buffalo. That would have been a fantastic bottle. I would have loved to have found that whole. And then here is a nice older whiskey flask. It's not embossed. It says something on the bottom. I can't really read what it says, but that's an older one. Wish it had something on it, but it's a really nice bottle. So we're not skunked. So that's the main thing. First time out along the river here this season, and didn't get skunked. So the water's been up pretty high. That's one reason why I haven't been out. So we'll see what's been washed out. I'll let you know what else we find. You can see there's all kinds of broken glass and everything down here. All kinds of bottles, things. We got a bottle sticking up right here. It's embossed. It looks like it's got a good color to it. It looks like it's going to be old. Question is if it's whole. So I was going to pull on it. Decided that this might be cool to dig it out. And anytime I do this on camera, it's always broken. I still feel the neck on it. Might be a good one. Ah, oh, dang it. It broke. But I did not break it. What would it have been? Hyman Wagner. So this was a old bottle from Lafayette. I would really like to have that. I've got several of these though, but I would have taken it. Shoot. Alright, well, still looking. Got lots to look at through here. I'm sure we'll find something else. And at least we're not skunked though. I got that whiskey flask. So I'll let you know if you find anything else. Well, not too long after found that Time & Wagner bottle that was broke, I found this little creamer cup. I don't know if this was actually for like to really use, or if this was like from a tea set or something like that. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's really old. You can see all the check marks in it, in the like the porcelain. It's pretty cool. I'll take that home, clean that up, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. Well, finding lots and lots of broke bottles. Lots of new stuff that's washed out of the bank in this past winter. Unfortunately, not found any more bottles that were whole, but did find this, and I kind of wonder if this might be a skeleton key. If it is, that'd be really awesome. It looks like it's pretty bad shape, pretty rough, but I have found stuff like this before, and I've actually cleaned it up, and it was actually really neat. So I'm going to take this home and see if I can run this through my electrolysis setup. I found this bottle right here. I've not looked at it yet. That's a cork top, so we'll take that. Hey, look at that, it's embossed. What does it say? Cannot read that, cannot tell what it says. Something, I have no idea. Anesthetic. Something anesthetic. Pretty cool. I found that's awesome. That is really awesome. It's going to look great on my shelf. I think it was in about this spot last year that I found a little amber colored medicine bottle that had a Lafayette Pharmacy on it. So it's probably from the same place. So what I find interesting about coming down to the river, especially a year after year, is just to look to see how much things have changed, how much things have stayed the same. But here's something that's definitely changed. See this big rock right here? This is like a big mass of like concrete, almost. I'm not exactly for sure what it is, but that piece has fallen down since last fall, and it was up there. So that broke off, slid down here, and so I was looking around up there to see if anything had been exposed. I didn't find anything, but right here, laying on top of this big pile, old horseshoe. Isn't that awesome? Oh, and it's fragile. He is just about gone. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll save him. So, it's interesting to be able to find stuff like that. Here's the bottom of some kind of bottle. Ooh, that feels pretty solid. See if it's whole. Probably gonna jinx myself again. Yeah, that. Doesn't feel broke yet. Tell you what, I don't want to jinx myself on this one. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'll show you if it was whole or not. Well, sometimes all you got to do is find a lucky horseshoe. Look at that cork top medicine bottle. Get a really, really nice amber color to it. It is slick, though. It's not. It is embossed on the sides. On both sides are the same. It just says Elixir. So nice rectangle shaped bottle. This probably would have had a paper label on it. That's why it's not embossed. But look at that color. Isn't that great? So that is pretty awesome. that'll look good on my shelf, I'll definitely take that. And you know, we'll keep looking along up here and start telling what else we might find. But what's funny about that is I know I've walked through here 100 times, and just every time just probably walked right over top of that. It probably wasn't exposed. You seen on camera there what little was poking out of the ground, and then to find it not broken, I figured the top would be blowed out of it, but it wasn't. It was a great find. Well, not found any other bottles or any big ones, but I did see this little guy right here. I can see that it's embossed. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably a Bromo seltzer, whatever you call it. I can never say that name right. That is a sweet little cork top bottle. Really nice color. Yep, it's a Bromo seltzer. Bromo seltzer. I'm not for sure how you say that, but I'll definitely take it. Great little color. Nice little size. Looks like it's in perfect condition too. So that'll go really nice with my other med bottles I found today. Alright, well, walking back to the truck still, and found this little guy. Little bottle stopper. That's pretty old. He's kind of broke off there on the end. But I found some other bottle stops down here before. Pretty cool. So I'll take him, and I'll put it down in one of my top bottles. But I found this little soap dish, and decided I'm going to take it. Actually, I found that last year, and I had a whole bottle of, had a whole backpack full of bottles and things when I found it, and I decided not to take it. So I found it again this year, about the same spot where I found it last year. It had moved a little bit, but I decided I'd save it. Alright, looking a little higher up on the bank here, and I found this bottle. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to take it. It's not super old. I mean, not really what I'm into, but right up there I do see the bottom of a rectangular bottle, probably a medicine. I bet it's probably a cork top. I don't know if it's whole, but right through there I see where an animal's been digging, so like a groundhog or something. So that groundhog probably kicks that bottle out of his way. So I'm gonna go up there and poke around a little bit and see what else I can find up there. So I came up here where I seen this mound of dirt right here kicked out, and I was right. There was an animal that's been digging out a hole there, and I had seen the bottom of this bottle here. This is just a Slick Med. It is a cork top. It is whole. It's in pretty good shape. When I got up here, found that one, and then this one, another slick one. Broken though. But I'm going to poke around up here and see if there's anything else I can find. Another week or so, another couple weeks at least, this will all be growed up so thick you won't be able to look around up here. So I'm going to look around up here before it gets terribly growed up. Maybe rake around my shovel a little bit, and I'll let you know if we find anything else. Alright, back at home, back at the base camp, and show you a couple of the finds I had from my hunt along the river. Talk about a few things. I'm not going to show everything because a lot of it you've seen on camera there, like the flask and the cork top bottle I found out of the groundhog hole. Here's the little creamer bottle cleaned up. Pretty cool. I don't know if this is for actual table service or if it was from like a kid's tea set, like more of a toy, but still pretty neat. This is the little soap dish. This soap dish is pretty cool. It's OP Co. Syracuse, China. So I could probably look that up and figure out about how old that is, but I do think it's old, or older. So pretty nice. I'm glad I ended up taking that. Some things that I don't think were on camera. Found a cell phone. It's been in the river a while. Actually has a physical keyboard on it, so that tells you how old it is. There was the Lucky horseshoe that I found, and right after I found the Lucky horseshoe, I found this medicine bottle. It's just got a great color to it. What's really neat about it, it seems like it's darker down towards the bottom, and then in the middle it kind of lightens up a little bit. It's got a big air bubble there where my thumb was, but it says Gauss and then Elixir. And I looked up this company. These guys was around from 1888 to 1915, so that was the date range that bottle could have been from. I found this little Bromo seltzer bottle, and I went over the letters with white on it as well. But this is a great little bottle. I love this cobalt blue, and I think this is a lot older bottle. And I say that because I have found another Bromo seltzer bottle just like it, but I think this is a much later version than this one. The seam on this one goes all the way to the top, so that means it had to be after 1900. And if you compare the two, you can see that the one is just much darker. This one here is just a lot darker than the other one as far as the blue. And then if you compare the lip on this one to that one, the glass on this one is just a lot thicker. So I think this is a much older bottle. I would say this is well over 100 years old. The seam on this bottle is pretty thick. I probably can't see it on my cheap camera, but the seam stops here on the neck. So I think that's an older bottle. Really cool. I like to find the same bottle with just variations, either like a bottle that's older or whatever, just a different way it was made or a different style. That's pretty cool. Found this button. I don't think I had this on camera. Just an old button. There's the bottle stopper. The thing that I thought was going to be the skeleton key, I was really hoping that was going to be a skeleton key because that'd be cool. I don't know what this was, but it's too far gone. There was a piece of it here on the end that I thought was like the tooth of the skeleton key that had actually broken off in my backpack. It was really fragile, so I wouldn't have been able to say, but I don't think even if it was a skeleton key. Here's another cool find that I didn't have on camera. I filmed it, but I found this 1940 Mercury dime. It's in pretty good shape. I'm not going to try to. It's awfully dark, but I'm not going to clean it or try to do anything to it. I'm going to leave it just the way I found it. And what was super awesome about this, I was walking along. I wasn't digging or anything. I was just laying on top of a rock, just like somebody set it down. It was heads up, and it was just sitting there, just along the river. And so I found this. So definitely a good find. There's the Lucky Buckeye and a big hook. So as far as bottles go, my favorite find of the bottles was, I'm a little bit torn. I can't decide if I like this old Bromo or if I like this one here. This one's just cool because I don't have anything like it, but Odontoline Local Anesthetic. And I looked this up. This was from early 1900s. And I found an ad for this from 1905. This would have been used by dentists, and one of the possible ingredients for it was cocaine. So I thought that was pretty crazy. But that is just a neat, kind of a neat subject matter. Just a neat bottle. I like the size and like the color. It's just going to look good on setting up on my shelf. So anyway. Those are the finds, and thanks for watching. See you later.